I remember when Blizzard was going on about don't blame us if you become over with bad health and some other life-threatening health issues. I don't remember them saying that, but Blizzard. Yeah, I'm pretty healthy, I guess, but I did put my dental off for a very long time. Yeah. Granted, that was never a Blizzard thing. Yeah. Dental is expensive, so it was kind of a mix of can't afford it, and then by the time I could, I had huge anxiety. Yeah. But um I don't know if I told you, Staffo, but I actually started going to the dentist. It was really tough the first visit, but I finally did it. I finally booked myself in at the beginning of this month, and I've literally been going weekly since. Yeah, my next trip is tomorrow, and yeah, and they told me I need a root canal, so that'll be down the road. I kind of expected that. I predicted a long time ago, years ago, in fact, that I needed a root canal. Probably another reason I put it off. Yeah. Root canal is the reason I had the anxiety to begin with, because I've gotten a root canal done and they fucked it up. And I decided every dentist is horrible at that point. Yeah. I lucked out. It was my friend that actually suggested the dentist I'm using now. And they were really nice, because I really needed non-judgy dentists, right? And a dentist that's not gonna just, hey, we're done. Yeah. So, the moment anyway, until he, fucks something up and I hate him and never go to the dentist for another 20 years. But yeah, I made a post last week saying that while I'm waiting for the new expansion to show up, I'm doing all the things I put off for 1 to 2 decades. I made a post like that on Twitter last week, and it's the truth. It sounds ridiculous, but it's like 100% the truth. I am the queen of fucking pushing problems to the side, ignoring them, and pretending they don't exist. Yeah, and no one does it better than I do. Yeah. And don't take that as you should do it, because it was not a good thing to do. Now I got hefty dentist bills, and yeah. And then maybe once I'm done the dentist shit, I'll, see if anything else is wrong with me. I feel pretty healthy, but, I haven't been to a doctor ever. So, let's just say 30 years ago was the last time I saw, like, a doctor that wasn't a dentist. Yeah. The reality is I'm very healthy, so, like, yeah. I've never... I don't get sick. When I do, I deal with it on my own. I don't really go get meds or anything. Well, with me, WoW almost killed me, gave me blood clots because I was sitting every day and night playing WoW and was not moving around. Yeah, I'm surprised that I never got any of that. Not that I know of, anyway. I guess, once again, I don't go to the doctor, so who knows. But I feel like I would have known if I got a blood clot. But yeah, I feel fortunate in that because I sit more now than when I just played WoW, right? Because now I'm playing WoW, I'm recording content, I'm editing, and I'm streaming. Like, that's a lot of things that keep me in this chair, especially the editing, because, you know, most of the other shit can be all done together. Going to cost me 300 for a tooth pulled. Rumor is it's like 100 here, but I don't know. That seems cheap. I guess, I don't know. I was looking at the, you know how they have the dental cost sheet? I look at that every so often just to see what to expect, right? When I go in, you know, what they're gonna slam down in my face for a bill. And I saw 100 for tooth pulling. Like, you know, I don't know if that's real or if that's up to date. Seems kind of cheap, considering it costs like $500 just to go in for X-rays. You know, they don't even touch your teeth at that point. I've had this mouthwash that I've been like, they prescribed it to me. I've been pretty much doing this mouthwash for like almost 2 weeks now, because after that many years of not going to the dentist, yeah, it's painful. Yeah. So they've definitely had to like do things in like sequence, is that the right word? Like one thing at a time, pretty much, because I'm very sensitive, you know. Yeah. This is gonna sound probably disgusting, but it helped me in my situation. But the pro of not going to the dentist for so many years, while you're having dental pain that is killer, is that the worse it gets, the more it blocks. You know what I mean? Like, that probably sounded very disgusting, but yeah. So after a while, my pain vanished, and now they're opening up that pain again, right? They're like, yeah. So now I'm like, yeah, so it's been one thing at a time. Yeah, because that pain was like, ugh, it was bad. That pain would make me fall to the ground, and I would just like be curled up in a ball on the ground. It was so like, I don't know what's worse than dental pain. And I say that as someone who had 3 kids naturally with no medications. Like, I say dental pain's worse. Yeah, by a long shot. But I guess everyone deals with pain differently. Pretty much my whole life, I've always felt like I'm good with pain. You know, I cope with it really well, but I don't cope with dental pain very good. I'm that poor, I can't afford 300, even trying to save that much as a mission. Oh, I hear you. Especially now, with everything going up. Yeah, that one tooth pain is not fun. For sure. Yeah, I feel like we've had the dental talk, you and I feel like we probably have the same kind of dental pain. Yeah. Or at least similar. I think the nice part, especially when I talk to you, is that you understand how someone could go years. You know, I feel like people, you know, like my going that many years wasn't totally me being lazy. You know, actually, it wasn't at all me being lazy. It was money based, And then anxiety based because it had been so long since I'd gone to a dentist, right? Yeah. And then by then, you know it's gonna be painful. So, like, yeah, that just increases the anxiety because, like, you know, one, you're gonna be broke because you gotta pay for this dental. Two, you know you're gonna be in pain. And three, you know, it's natural to develop a little bit of fear after not going that long. Yeah. But I've seen how some people react to like when other people talk about dental problems. And it's like there's this world out there that, my God, they are fucking privileged, right? Like there is a world out there where they don't even know bad dental. They don't know what can happen. And if anything bad happened, they've got the funds. You know, like they don't know the situation of not being able to afford it, and it is kind of hilarious in a sense. Sometimes it's a piss off, but sometimes it's funny to see how some people are so blind to half the world. Yeah, go years without treatment and then it comes back every now and then. Yeah. Then you have a mom and dad and they don't have their own teeth by the time they reach 70. Yeah, that's, you know, I'm fixing my teeth now, so that won't happen. But yeah, that was definitely a worry. I was like, you know, maybe I should go get it fixed. But it's not like it was, oh, maybe one day I'll do it, you know? I really didn't know when I'd be able to afford it, you know? Like, yeah. I may be good with money, but it doesn't mean I have a lot of it, you know? Yeah, there's a difference between those two things. So, at the moment, I'm just doing what I can, but once it gets down to the root canal part, I might have to halt the dentist again. Yeah. Which I'm hoping it's just enough to like get cleanings and, you know, some cavities filled and, you know, like I'm hoping that'll just be good enough for a bit, because that's literally probably about all I can afford at the moment.